What's up, everybody? I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. We got Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live. Before we get into it, y'all know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, share it. You all know we here to talk about what happened between the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Miami Heat in Game 3 in Miami. That was horrible. From the beginning, that was just horrible. I felt like we just thought that the Miami Heat were gonna lay down, and just after what we did to them in Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family, they thought we were just gonna go to Miami and dog walk them. We had the audacity to disrespect them. On top of that, to put Giannis on the injury report, and I felt like he could have played, but we felt like our team is good enough to beat Miami without him, and clearly that's not the case. That's clearly not the case. We need Giannis back because we don't have the coach capable of drawing up or constructing the plays to make this team effective consistently without Giannis. We gotta be real. The only reason we beat them in Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family is because we were on fire from three. Let's be real. That is the only reason we won that game. We hit 25 threes to beat them. That's why we won that game. It wasn't defense. It wasn't none of that. Because remember, I was saying last game, hey, they shot almost 50%. They hit 16 threes. You just didn't hear it like that because we hit 25 threes. That's why we beat them like that. Our defense has been terrible in this series. I don't care what anybody says. Our defense has been terrible. Also, we can't guard the pick and roll if somebody's life depended on it. Do you guys see how we get abused in the pick and roll? And then Lopez completely disappeared yesterday. I don't know if that was by scheme or what. The previous game we were going to Lopez early, and I don't know what the difference was in this game that we decided not to go with that route. But that was crazy. We lost all of the fundamentals that we had the previous game were out the window. We got back to the turnovers, y'all. Back to the turnovers again. Hey, y'all, let's get to the numbers real quick, and I'm going to get into the chat because I know y'all tight just like I am. Let's just get to these numbers real quick. Bucks lose game 3. We get punished 121-99 on the road, game 3 of the playoffs. We got outscored every quarter. We were never really in this game. Holiday and Middleton had their moments. Holiday had a strong first quarter. He had like 10 in the first quarter, 9 the rest of the game. Middleton had an okay performance offensively. Grayson Allen, 14 points from Grayson is a plus to me. Connaughton having 11, I think that's a solid performance from him. But what we're here to talk about is this is the problem. Chris Middleton, 5 turnovers. Holiday, 5 turnovers. Ingles, 3 turnovers. Our primary ball handlers had a total of 13 turnovers. That is crazy. I keep telling y'all, Middleton should not be doing anything initiating the offense, nor should he be allowed to dribble more than 3 times. Middleton's handles are shaky at best, y'all. I keep telling y'all, and they keep giving this man the ball to run point. He does not have that in his skill set. He is a 1-2 dribble shoot guy. That's all Chris Middleton should be doing. That was terrible. And then Lopez just laid a complete egg. He did nothing. He had 6 points, 2 turnovers himself, 2 assists, 1 steal, only 1 block, and 3 rebounds, and you played 30 minutes? What were you doing, Brook, all game? I mean, that's ridiculous. Brook has issues with young athletic centers. We just got to keep it real. Brook has problems with young athletic centers, and that's just a fact. Statistically, the 19 points for Holiday looked good, but a lot of that came earlier or in garbage time. Grayson Allen had his moments. He had 14. Crowder had 5. Crowder hasn't been giving us anything either. I'd rather have Beauchamp get Crowder minutes at this point. What has Crowder been doing in this postseason? Nothing. We have seen absolutely nothing from Crowder. Understood, he only played 13 minutes, but I'm not seeing anything that makes him deserve more time than that. Let's be real. We shot 15 to 39 from 3. That's fine. 44%, not terrible. But 18 turnovers, those were killer. 18 turnovers, and the points in the paint killed us. Jimmy Butler got hurt, and before he got hurt, he still had 30. Jimmy Butler was able to get to all his sweet spots. We let him shoot wide open, uncontested threes. This was just a horrible defensive performance. Adebayo didn't do much, but he did have a double-double, 12, 11, and 5. Strus had 12. And the man of the hour, Duncan Robinson, having 20 points was unbelievable. 5 of 6 from 3. He was hot, and he was hitting early and often. We did nothing to run him off the 3, or we made no adjustments to this game. That's the problem I have with Bud. Bud is one-dimensional. If it doesn't work, just try harder and make it work. That's all Bud does. His lack of adjustments really showed up in this type of game. They shot 53% from the field, 48% from the 3, 15 to 17 from the free throw line, 88%. They beat us in every major statistical category. We deserved to lose this game. We laid a complete egg, and I think we thought they were going to lay down. I really thought they were going to lay down. Unbelievable. And the free throw disparity, too, is ridiculous because I'm telling you guys, we don't get any calls. No calls. 18 turnovers, ridiculous. They have 46 points in the paint. I mean, they dominated this game. They dominated. We deserve to lose this game. This was a ridiculous performance. Absolutely ridiculous performance. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. It's free, y'all. Just make sure I hit that like button. And let's get back to let's chop this up, y'all. Let me see if this works. Yeah, let me see. Let me see if this is working. Yeah, hold on. Not yet. All right. Give that a minute. I just don't know what to say, y'all. Let's go through the chat. Let me see what y'all talking about here in the chat. Oh, it's a lot of comments. Pam said hi. What's up, Pam? Big Ken said, what's up, y'all? What's up, Big Ken? Humilidon, shout out to Puerto Rico. What's good, bro? Amber, what's up? Bud must be fired and get Nick Nurse. Bud had no adjustments. Bud never has adjustments, bro. That's his, Bud adjusts games later. That's the problem with Bud. Bud adjusts games later. He can't do in-game adjustments. He just doesn't have it. Giannis still on injury report as questionable. So frustrating. Yeah, we need him to play. And the only thing is helping us is Tyler Hero's out. Jimmy Butler is banged up. Now Victor Oladipo's out. We should be good at this point, but it shouldn't take all these injuries for us to be able to beat Miami. We gotta be coached better. We really gotta be coached better. Nabel, what's up, Nabel? What's up, guys? I was waiting for this video. Bro, this is just the same song it did. What I told y'all, the only thing that's going to make this playoffs hard for us is coaching. And that's the problem. And then us not being fundamentally sound. Your main ball handlers can't have 13 turnovers amongst 3 people. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. I can't even believe that happened. 5 turnovers, Middleton. 5, Holiday. How are you going to win games when your primary ball handlers are turning the ball over most of the time? That's crazy. Cologne, what up? I'm still pissed after the game. The Bucks keep resting Giannis because of bruise, and the Bucks didn't even try on defense. And defensively, what happened to feeding Lopez in the paint? But there we go. Something works, and we go right away from it. You are in a position where you have the biggest man on the court. Why are you not feeding Lopez? This is what I'm talking. It worked last game. Why would you go away from it? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I just don't understand. I just don't understand why we're not emphasizing the post. And also, do you guys know we never have anybody cutting to the lane? I still don't understand why we're not doing that. Why are you not having people cut to the rim? It just makes no sense. The lack of coaching and adjustment. I definitely would take Nick Nurse. Even when we win this championship, I feel Bud needs to be fired. Bud does not do anything to help improve things when they're going back. When you saw Jimmy Butler going off in the first quarter for 17 points, you did nothing to try to slow him up. Or Duncan Robinson. All I'm saying is maybe switch up, going to a zone, bring in Beauchamp, see if he can run around the screens. That's the other thing too. We're too quick to switch instead of fighting through screens. It's crazy. Let me get back in this chat. Cologne said, fire Button, go after Ime Udoka. I wouldn't be mad at that at this point. Pam said, Bucks are playing with their food. Very dangerous. I agree. We need Giannis back, period. We need to end this. Kenny Mack said Bucks can't lose game 4. It's going to be a wrap. That's a fact. That's a fact. What up, Daniel? Dude, Daniel, what was that yesterday, bro? What was that? What kind of performance was that on the road? That's ridiculous. I can't believe. Oh, the Buck. What kind of, and some of these lineups the Bud puts out there, these wild rotations he has, they make no sense. Some of Bud's rotations, like, what are you doing, man? I feel the same way. Ali Benjamin, shout out to Ali Benjamin. Gibson Nicholas was good. Bud needs to be fired after the season. Looked very bad. Know him. Please get rid of him. Bucks GM, please. Yeah, dude. Bud is not it. But let me tell you what Bud is good at. Bud is good at giving players confidence to believe in themselves. Hey, you can't shoot the three. I'm not gonna yank you for shooting the three. He's good at instilling confidence in the players. I will give him that. But he is not a cerebral coach. He can't see things happen on the court and then know how to counteract those. He doesn't have that skill set, like I said, like a Nick Nurse, like a Monty Williams, and coaches of that caliber, Steve Kerr, that they can see things and adjust on the fly. Like Bud is a solid coach, but for a championship team, you need to be able to adjust on the fly, and that's the problem I have with Bud. If you give Bud some time on film in a couple days, he can scheme something, but he doesn't have the skill set in order to scheme on the run, and that is the problem we all have with Bud. We're sure Bud is a great coach. He has great ideas, but he needs to be able to adjust in the middle of a game. You can't wait till after the game to adjust. You need to be able to adjust. Soon as you see Duncan Robinson going off, you need to be making moves. Soon as you see the team struggle, you need to bring in somebody that can get some electricity on the team. If that's a Bobby Portis at the right time, if that's a Beauchamp, you have to be able to do these things. You can't just be using the same guys and they're not giving you nothing. Ali Benjamin, Coach Bud is a problem. I'm not trying to just go in on Bud because the players are the ones on the court turning the ball over. Like Bud isn't turning the ball over 18 times. That's Middleton, that's Ingles, and that's Holiday. And that's what I'm saying. The fundamentals though, like you can't be so careless with the ball. Some of these passes that I see Bucks players attempt, the chance of success probability are so low. They're so low. It's ridiculous. Ali Benjamin said we need Giannis back. We definitely need Giannis back. For sure. Try 414. What up? What up? Giannis got to play game 4. He definitely has to play. You know what? Let's be real. Game 4 is a must win for the Bucks. It's a must win. Amtrak said easy, Cologne. Bucks wouldn't let Giannis play. He wanted to play. Okay. Shout out to Amtrak. Try 414. Yeah, he got to play. Daniel Orton said they was doubling Lopez in the post and they was stealing the ball. The Bucks looked lost with the turn. We definitely looked lost. I think we came and expected them to lay down. I really think that's what happened. I think we came in thinking we're underestimating them. Let me just make sure I get everybody in chat. Dwayne is back. Shout out to Dwayne. To make sure I get through some of these chats. I'm a Joseph. I swear this series gives me a headache, but I'm not the only playing, so I can only stay hopeful. We're still in this. Don't worry about this. We're good. We're good. These are just the mental mistakes I be telling y'all about that end up making series longer than they need to be. I told y'all from the beginning, before the playoffs started, the only thing that's going to extend these series is us not being fundamentally sound. And when our coach needs to be able to make adjustments, he's not able to make them. And that's exactly what's happening against this series. You're going against a playoff-tested team in Miami. They have a championship coach in Spoelstra. We have to be real with that. Like their seeding doesn't say what quality of team they are. They're better than what their seeding is showing right now. And we're helping them with turnovers and all other types of foolishness. We're helping them. We're really helping them. We got to play smarter. That's really it at the end of the day. We just need to play smarter. We just need to play smarter. I'm trying this other screen for a minute, y'all. Just give me a minute. Corey Malone, what up, bro? Brook will be better. He has to be better. He can't. He has to be better. That's a must. That's a must. That's a must. Pam said it's one game. Relax. Yes, it is one game. We'll be fine. Kenny Mack said, "Let Duncan Robinson come alive." Yeah, I didn't like that at all. That we let Duncan Robinson come alive. I didn't like that at all. I am tired of Coach Bud. He needs to go, please, and get him out of there. Please bring someone new. Please give Charles Lee the coaching job on the Bucks team. I wonder if Charles Lee would even be better. If he's one of Bud's understudies, I wonder if he would be any better. That'd be very interesting to see. Y'all see I got the little chat window cracking now. I'm just try to add that to the stream as well. So shout out to my technical abilities. Let's see what's there. Rayvon, do it. I hope I'm saying that right. We need to lose. Just get rid of Bud out of there. Oh, I'm not gonna say all that, sir. No. We're not gonna say all that. We're not gonna say all that. That we need to lose just to give. No. We need to win this championship. No. We putting banners in 5-serve, sir. 7Z said yes. The Bucks should replace Bud with Nick Nurse. You know what? I don't even know if Nick Nurse is gonna be on the market that long. I'm telling y'all. A lot of teams are going to want Nick Nurse, y'all. A lot of teams are going to want Nick Nurse. Seriously. A lot of teams are going to. He's a quality coach. Quality coach. Cologne dropping some science. We have the oldest team in the league. Guess who we get this season? Jay Crowder is 32. Ingles 36. Dragic 36. And Lopez 36. We're ruining Giannis's prime. That's heavy, Cologne. That's heavy. Are we wasting time with Giannis with the age of some of these players? Let's be real. Are we really wasting time? I think regardless of what happens in this playoff run, we're gonna have a major overhaul this offseason. We have to get younger, we have to get faster, and we have to get some young big men in the game. Like, I'm not even saying anything crazy, like some Mo Bamba types of guys that can at least run with Giannis. For example, I think we should be trying to play the same tempo as the Sacramento Kings. I don't know if y'all been watching that series between Sacramento and Golden State, but Sacramento's giving Golden State all types of problems just with their pace. Because Golden State is an older team. They don't want to be running up and down no more. And that's how Sacramento's giving them all they can handle is pace. We have a player that can play at pace in Giannis, and we don't have enough horses around him that can run at that pace, because we should be one of the fastest teams in the NBA just because of how quick Giannis can get up and down the floor. But then we got Drew, who likes to back people down, take his time. Same with Middleton. They're more half-court offense people, and when you got a player like Giannis, you want to be up and down and increase the pace as much as possible. That's another reason I feel like we need another coach. I don't think that tempo and style of play is effective for Bud's coaching style. We need somebody who can go up and down unless he can evolve or adjust. We just need to go in a different direction. Seriously. Epsilon, what's up? I think Giannis' injury is a lot more serious than what the Bucks told us. But the words of Curtis Miller, walk it off. We got a playoff to win. Yeah, we do. We need Giannis in there. For real. We need Giannis in there. That's just a fact. We need Giannis in there. I didn't think we did, but we did. We do. Absolutely. Yeah, the turnovers were the turnovers were awful. I could not believe some of those turnovers. Are you kidding me? I mean, just the carelessness with the basketball, the dribbling. Middleton had quite a few just dribbling the basketball, just careless mistakes on the part of the Bucks. And we had the turnover bug for quite a bit this year. We've definitely had the turnover bug, but yesterday it was just so, and the unforced turnovers that were really bothering me with the Bucks, where you're not under pressure, you're dribbling, you lose the ball, goes off someone's foot, the ref does it, whatever the case may be. We have to be fundamentally sound. The other thing that I notice is people aren't boxing out. Those are the small things that help you win games. Boxing out, not making sure not to turn over the ball, fighting through screens, These are the small details that make you win games and make things easier for your team in the long run. And the Bucks did none of those things yesterday. We lost in every category yesterday. We got dominated the same way we dominated them at Pfizer. They returned the favor in American Airlines or whatever their foolish arenas called down there in Miami. That was terrible performance by us. I can't believe we played that bad after the way we played at Pfizer. But to be honest, Connaughton and Grayson are not to blame. They played within their skill set. Getting 26 out of 25 out of both of them, I'm cool with that. To me, that's acceptable. There's everyone else that need to stop it. Bobby didn't do all that much. It was just a terrible game, and we need to adjust to that pick and roll. We gotta figure out this pick and roll. We gotta figure it out. Cologne said Emi Udoka is a coach to go after. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. P said, I don't like how this team has been playing. It looked so lazy yesterday. I think we thought they were going to lay down, P. I think we thought they were going to lay down. I really think that's what happened. Pam said Ime is going to go to Houston or the Raptors. Interesting. That's a good pickup. Pam said, one moment everyone is cheering when they won, and next moment they lose a game. Oh my God, fire everyone. Hey, you know how it is. You know how it is, Pam. You know how it is. You win, everybody's great. You lose, we want everybody out of there. Shout out to Pam. Neighbor, we can't go to game 6 or 7. We should end this in the game 5. We could have, but we played bad, so we got to play 6 games. It is what it is. We have ups and downs, and hopefully this is a learning experience going forward for not only the players and the coaching staff. And one thing I want to mention, and nobody's mentioned, I know this might seem small, but I think it's had an impact. I think the loss of Wes Matthews has hurt this team defensively. I think us not having Wes Matthews hurts us defensively. I think Wes Matthews right now is better than Jay Crowder. Y'all let me know in the chat. I think right now Wes Matthews would have more of an impact than Jay Crowder. What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the chat. Dupree Vome said we need to trade for Damian, even if it includes Middleton and Drew. That's a little steep, sir. But I know where I share your sentiment. I know where you're going with that. But that's a little steep. But I definitely would get up Middleton for Dame Dollar for sure, for sure. Rayvon Dewey said we don't pick and roll. Nobody makes cuts to the lane or on or off the ball. We don't run plays. That's on the coach. I've been saying that forever, Rayvon. I've been saying that forever. We don't run plays. We don't have people cut into the line. I've been saying that forever. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's definitely a problem. Othello Rucker, no way they should lose to this Heat this round. We won't. Don't even trip. It's just we making things harder than it needs to be, Othello. We good. Don't even trip. 7Z, the Bucks can't defend the threes. We can't. And we actually can't defend the paint. You see how easy we let people walk in for runners and all that stuff? Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, like, look at these numbers, y'all. Look at these numbers. Look at these. How are you going to beat a team with these numbers? Look at this. 53%, almost 50% from 3. They're hitting their free throws. They're out rebounding you. How do you beat this? How do you win? How do you win when you're playing like this? How do you win when your best player, 5 turnovers, minus 15, minus 10, Ingles minus 12, 3. You're not gonna win, and then when you don't have the refs in your favor as well, you have to do everything right, and we did everything wrong to lose this game yesterday. We just played terrible. Look at the numbers. We played awful yesterday. And we can't just blame one person. This was a team effort. Everybody played terrible for the most part. Everybody played terrible. Nobody was guarding the 3. I mean, look, they hit 16 threes, y'all. They hit almost half. They hit over half of their field goals. This was an embarrassment yesterday. This was a complete embarrassment what we saw from our Milwaukee Bucks yesterday. They will redeem themselves, but you see all this back and forth. This should have been a 4 and done series had we been taking this seriously and been coached the proper way. 121-9. We couldn't even score 100 points. It's crazy. Kenny Mack said need a new voice in the locker room. We need something. Can someone ban Dwayne? Dwayne, you better relax. Get the likes up. What up, Cynthia? I didn't see you in there. Shout out to Cynthia. Yeah. Michael Urbanek was good. Man, they're making you look like the A seed. I'm starting to think even with Giannis, we're going to lose this series. No, we won't. Don't even trip. Giannis won't allow that. Nah, we're good. It's just going longer than it needs to. That's all. It's just going longer than it needs to. The Heat know how to make it tough for Giannis. They do. I agree with that. 7Z. My boy Mr. Cool was good. The offensive play sets are just terrible. The defense is underperforming. If the Bucks lose this series, Buzz needs to be fired immediately. I've complained about turnovers all season. Same here. You preach it to the choir, Mr. Cool. You know how I feel about the turnovers. We just get through some of this chat here. Man, y'all going off in the chat. Hold on. Cynthia talking about trade Jaylen Brown for Middleton. I'm going to do that in a heartbeat. Man, y'all going on. Gibson, why is Bud not playing the young guys we have on our team? I don't know what's up with Bud, man, but he should be playing Beauchamp and AJ Green just to see what they have. That's my honest opinion. Cynthia said fast pace would be great. Yeah, we need to up the pace. We just need to up the pace, period. Othello Rucker, they should get past the Heat. The Knicks versus Bucks is going to be a nice series. I agree. We'll beat them too, but yeah, it'll be an interesting series. I agree, Othello. It'll be an interesting series. Daniel Orton said Jay Crowder is washed. Yeah, he's washed. I think he might be for real washed. I really feel like that. Amtrak said Mr. Cool is 100. Agreed. Mr. Cool says, a former coach in this series, I always knew that once you win a game, the next game you have to change up because the losing team will address how they lost. So you have to do something different. That's like one-on-one. That's what make Buzz so frustrating. That's one-on-one. Exactly. Mac P, what's good? What's good, bro? Bud gotta go and the Buzz gotta stop trading for old guys. We got to get younger in the offseason. I think that'll be the first thing addressed in the offseason is getting some youth on the bus, because we traded away youth when we had war and all that. We traded them away. Dark Kent in the chat was good. I mentioned before, Crowder Ingles is a defensive liability. We got beat by Miami bench. Not a good look. Middleton still making bonehead turnovers. Agreed. Yeah, they killed us with bench points, and that's supposed to be our strong suit. We didn't get nothing from JC, none of these guys. I mean, it was just a poor all-around performance. What's up, Patricia? Hey, Bucks Nation. Wait, Kenny Mack, who told you they said Dame's going to Brooklyn next year? Who told you that? Why would he be going there? Michael Irvin said Ali Dame will never leave Portland. I think they might trade him, though, just to do him a solid. I think it's possible. Dark Kent said Bucks hang around the arch too much, cut the basket, go to the paint. That's it. 2 points still count. I don't know. What is this? I've seen us pass up layups for threes, y'all. Can I get a thumbs up for how crazy that is? I've seen us pass layups. 2 points, no uncontested, to kick it out for a three. That's insane. Why would you do that? That's insane. Man. With the injuries that the Heat have, we should be able to get them out of here next game. I mean, Butler's hobbled, Hero's out, Oladipo's out. we should be able to beat these dudes. It's actually unfortunate the way we played yesterday. And you know what's funny? We'll adjust the next game. We'll play well, but then Spoelstra will adjust, and then we'll have to go back and forth because Bud has to figure out how to make in-game adjustments, y'all. He has to figure that out. I mean, 18 turnovers too. We need a facilitator. Let me ask y'all this: do the Bucks need a true point guard? Will that make things easier for the Bucks? I don't know if Drew Holiday is actually a true point guard or facilitator. I feel like Drew is more of a two guard. That's in my personal opinion. Don't y'all feel like that? Like Drew would be better suited as a secondary scorer, not a primary ball handler? I feel like he'd be better suited doing that. I don't feel like Drew is a point guard. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I just don't feel like that. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all feel like that. Pam, everyone is being hard on Crowder. He's playing hurt and he really doesn't get much playing time. He's adjusting to being a guy off the bench when he usually starts. Okay, that's fair, Pam. That's fair. Shout out to Pam. Shout out to Pam. That's fair. That's fair, Pam. That's fair. Pam always be the... Pam go either way. Pam is either the voice of reason or Pam staring the pot. It's one or the other. It's one or the other with Pam. She either stir the pot or she voice of reason. Hilarious. Pam said, just on top of that, Pam said Crowder playing time at the end of the season was mostly garbage time. I agree with that. I agree with that. But you will have to admit, Pam, he's looking real shaky right now, though. Conrad Turner. What up, Conrad? Don't think the Bucks can afford Jaylen Brown. Yeah, we can. Absolutely, we can. You must not know how much Middleton getting paid. We can afford him if they would let it happen. We can definitely afford him. Sandrew Tays was good. Can't believe I'm saying this. We need Giannis to play tomorrow. Me either. I didn't think we would need Giannis to beat these dudes. But with our lack of coaching and this elementary style of offense that we run, we need to have Giannis. Because Bud had us out here. Dude, Bud is running plays that I ran in high school playing basketball. Real talk. These are not intricate play designs that the Bucks have. There's not an intricate defense that we play. We just have we have enough talent to win and veterans that know how to play basketball. Bud's value is very limited. Besides, like I said, I think Bud is a good players coach that he can instill confidence in players, make them believe in themselves. But as an X's and O's, I don't see it, y'all. Y'all gonna have to show me. I don't see it on the X's and O's side with Bud. I do know that he's a players coach though. Mag P said, I want those 5 second-round picks back for trading for Crowder. It's looking like that, bro. I'm rolling with you. I'm rolling with you. Oh, Sadovsky won. Close to zero athleticism in this Bucks team, aside from Giannis, of course. We're just too dependent on shooting threes, and our defense is clearly terrible without Giannis. It definitely looks a lot different without Giannis, and also when Brook Lopez isn't engaged, our defense does look suspect. Another thing, we don't fight over screens. The pick and roll kills us. It's been killing us for years. And we don't have the players. I don't know why they don't fight over the screens. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to Sadowski. Eric Payne, what up? We played trash on them refs. You know the refs we never gonna get a fair shake with the refs. We never gonna get a fair shake with the refs. That's standard protocol with the refs. Epsilon said, I can't wait for Giannis to play in Madison Square Garden. Me either, but we need to take Miami serious. We need to handle these next few games with Miami before we talk about that. And the Knicks, you never know. I mean, Cleveland ain't going to lay down either. Cleveland's not going to lay down. Don't sleep on Cleveland either. They might win another game or two. But I'm not worried about our series. Like I said, my only worry is that series being longer than they need to be. And this is just a great example of what I was talking about. Dark Kent said, Bucks need to strengthen their bench when starters are playing poorly. Or believe more in the bench and go deeper to see if you can get something out of some of that talent that you have. Like, I just think just put Beauchamp in when there's a little bit of up and down, or like we're having a lull, just to see what his energy can bring, what his young legs can bring. Same with AJ Green. You know AJ Green's a shooter. Let's see what he can do. You never knew. Sometimes playoffs bring out the best of players. We might have a budding star not even know it because we're not playing him to see what he can do. And that's my problem with Bud. Bud, this is how I look at Bud. Bud is running Windows 7 when it should be Windows 11. Yeah, it works. But then only certain programs will work on that operating system. When you try to put them on a new one, they crash. And I feel like that's where Bud is. Bud doesn't have the ability to evolve, or for his program to evolve to work on Windows 11. So since it can't, since he can't figure out to create a no program to work on Windows 11, he's still winning Windows 7. Not everybody else know what he's doing. They ought to figure it out because that's all old tech. Oh, I know how to run Windows 7. I know how to do all that. That's all old tech. Not all these new coaches is Windows 10, Windows 11. We dealing with Windows 7 over here. That's what's going on. We just gotta Bud just needs to figure out a way to evolve. That's it, Bud. You gotta find a way to switch up your program, bro. That's what we need from him right now. Bud is wildin', man. Damn, Bud. Huh? Look at Pam. Here she goes, staring the pot. I would trade Middleton for Anthony Simons. He is a good ball handler and a point guard, which the team needs, and he is up for grabs in the offseason. Wow. Wow, Pam. So you would take, he's a young player. I'm not mad at that. Anthony Simons. Patricia P said, at least look like you're trying to fight through a screen to get. I saw Drew Holiday multiple times see Jimmy Butler catch for three and didn't even go put a hand out, just let him shoot because there's 3-point percentage. That's the problem. Bud relies too much on analytics besides what you're seeing on the court. Just because the analytics tell you he's a bad shooter, you see him hit one or two, he's seeing the ball go in the hoop. He's a scorer, a bona fide scorer. You can't just let him get open looks. That was crazy. They was letting Jimmy get on him open look. Between the lines, what's good? What's up, Amber? Bucks in trouble, man. Shaking my head. No, we good. We good. We just making things harder than they need to be. That's it. Bucks need a young stud that can make the intensity of Giannis. We just need somebody who can run. We need more players that can go up and down. Like I said earlier, we need to be able to play with pace. You see, like I said, Sacramento's a great example of how I think the Bucks should be playing. We should be playing with pace, with fast wing players. That's how we should be playing. Period. That's the perfect style for us. Is how Sacramento is playing, and they don't shoot crazy threes, but they're taking it to the rack a lot. We should be mimicking what they doing. Seriously. Seven Z said that's modern day basketball, shooting threes instead of a layup. Absolutely. Absolutely. Unfortunately. Conrad Turner said Middleton's next year's sixth man of the year. On whose team, though? Christian Brightes, what's up? We shouldn't suffer this much in the first round. God damn it. Yeah, I agree. This is way too hard for a first round matchup. Dre West, is it time to panic now? No, it is not time to panic now, sir. It is not time to panic. Giannis hasn't played the last couple of games. We're good. I would say panic if we were to lose the next game. I would say you could start to put on a little bit the blinders, like, hold on, what's going on out here? But we're good. Don't trip, Dre West. We good. Sadowski1 said, yes, we need a true point guard. Move Drew to shooting guard position. That's what I think would be the ideal scenario for the Bucks, to keep it real. That's the ideal scenario. Yeah, Patricia P said, yeah, Drew definitely should be a shooting guard. I agree. Cynthia just kept it plain and simple. They just really need to make shots. They miss a lot of open shots. Yeah, we missed a lot of good looks yesterday, Cynthia. That's true. But again, that's the fundamentals. Boxing out, hitting open shot. We didn't do any of that yesterday, and that's part of the reason we were in the position that we are. Patricia P said, Bud is basic. Bud is like mashed potatoes with no garlic, no parsley, no butter, no nothing, just straight mashed potatoes. Here you go. Not no salt, no pepper. Well, maybe a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper, maybe at best. Bud is wild basic. He don't got no special effects, and that's the problem. Shout out to you, Patricia. He is wild basic. Airport say, what do you think about Nick Nurse as a coach? I think he's a great coach. I think if you put the right talent around him, he's a championship coach. I just think that the Raptors lack shooters. They don't have any shooters. I think that was the biggest problem. They don't have shooters. I bet you could coach this team. I bet you Nick Nurse could coach us. Mr. Cool said, I'm okay with Crowder, but I will say this. Ward played really good for the Pacers. It's a different type of coach, a different type of scheme. They more up and down. That's why I said, man, our pace, we got to change. We got to work on pace in the offseason. Dark Kent came and said, can't depend on refs. Got to depend on execution and less turnovers. I agree. Hold on, y'all. I just want to share this with a few people here. Y'all bear with me. Hold on a second. All right, hold on a second. There we go. Let me get to the chat. Y'all snapping. Y'all about as mad as me in this chat. Gibson Nicholas, Bud should just go coach a G League team. Please, not the NBA. Damn, Gibson. He came with the heat. Trav 414 said AJ Green definitely needs some playing time. He's our Duncan Rock. That's what I'm saying, Trav, man. Let AJ Green come in and see what he can do. He's been a shooter all year. He is our Duncan Robinson. I completely agree with that. I completely agree. He could easily do what Duncan Robinson did. Duncan Robinson, what, 5 or 6? I don't have any problem with putting AJ Green in. When Duncan Robinson's in the game, I think AJ Green could be in the game. I think they would neutralize each other. Y'all let me know if that makes sense. Cynthia said, I see you on IT, Cynthia. Shout out to you. She said Bud is on mainframe. Yeah, he is. Bud is definitely a mainframe. He's definitely a mainframe. Hilarious. Ali Benjamin, we should have made Darvin Ham head coach instead. Yeah, but you couldn't do that after Bud just won a championship. Yeah, that would have been a wild decision. I would have supported it, but they couldn't do it. It would have been too much backlash. Way too much backlash. And Adebayo didn't even do that much yesterday. It was really... we let the scrubs get in on us, man. Kyle Lowry getting 15. Caleb Martin getting 12. Duncan Robinson getting 20. We let they bench do way too much yesterday. And them cats should be having 20 points combined. Christian Bright said, I don't think the player are the problem. We are old, but the coaching is bad. Grayson, I really believe he can produce more. Brook needs to be squeezed and used to the fullest this postseason. I agree. I think Grayson can do more, and I don't think we're utilizing Brook enough. I completely agree with that. Sandra Tay said, without Giannis, the defense look like kids. Don't know where to go. Hilarious. I just think we played terrible, period, yesterday. I just really think we played terrible. Allen deserves some praise. He plays hard out there and got a little better on defense. No, that's what I said. I was just saying that, Pam. I agree. Grayson has been playing better, but I think he can even get to another level. I just don't. I think he's trying to play within the scheme and not take up too many shots. But I think that Grayson, when we're in these lulls, that he needs to be more aggressive, especially taking it to the rack. He's shown that he's been able to create his own shot. Good looking, Cynthia. Get the likes up. They free, y'all. Hit the like button, please. Much appreciated. Dre West said, we have the worst defense amongst all teams in the playoffs. Unacceptable. Agreed. That's terrible. That's terrible. Shout out to Cynthia. Good night, Bucks Nation. Good night, Cynthia. Appreciate you sliding through. Pam said, hey, thanks. Absolutely, Pam. Well deserved, man. Amtrak said, should Middleton go back to the bench? The streak happened with him coming off the bench, but it could be perceived as panic move. I don't care what it's perceived as, Amtrak. This is what we've been talking about. Me and you offline been talking about that. Middleton is better suited coming off the bench, period. The experiment of him starting is not working. We need to bring Middleton off the bench. He plays better. Just what it is. We got to accept what it is. Now, what do y'all think about this? Start Bobby and bring Middleton off the bench so we have a scorer out there where Giannis sits. Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. Kenny Mack said they even let Dragic play. Yeah, and Dragic I don't think has too much left in the tank. Pam said hit that like button. Yes, man. If we don't win the next game, we might be in trouble. Very possibly. Yes, definitely. But I don't expect that. I expect a different type of Bucks team to come out in game 4, and that we'll see that. We're going to see it tomorrow. We're going to be live tomorrow, y'all. We're going to talk about it, and I guarantee we talk about a Bucks win. My problem is game 5. How are we going to play at home? Before the playoffs, most experts said the Bucks had the best team, so if we lose, Budenholzer has to go immediately. Absolutely. 7Z said Grayson is a starter on a championship level team. That's a no. I don't know. I don't know. Michael Urbanik said, I think they saving Dragic for the second round. We don't need to be saving nobody right now. We need to be trying to get the Miami Heat up out of here, making this series longer than it needs to be. Giannis need to hurry up and come back. Gibson Nicholas said, it's very disappointing watching the Bucks cause the coach is bad at making adjustments. He could be better. I just don't know. I feel like he just doesn't want to evolve. He's just on his Neanderthal logic. It's ridiculous. My boy JT made it in the chat. JT, what's good, bro? Sit Grayson, Pat Ingles, and use Beauchamp Green and draw. Let's see what happens. Why not? Let's just see what happens. This hasn't been working. Shout out to JT, always in the chat. Nice to see you in the live, bro. Shout out to JT. Ibrahim Sanago said, Bucks need a young player. They need multiple young players, sir. We need to get way younger. We need a win tomorrow. Absolutely, Dad. Absolutely, Daniel. Pam said maybe let Dragic play and be the ball handler, and I think HR is CA handler against Miami. Okay, all right. I feel you, Pam. I feel you. Big Ken said, I don't know why I feel like you go live and talk with us while watching the game, but I'm just mad right now. I'm working on that. I got a 3-year-old, bro, so it just be complicated at times. That's why I try to go live when I can. It don't be that much notice. So I'm working on that, though. I'm definitely working on that. When the remodeling of my house is done and my man cave is built, I'll be straight and I'll be able to do all that. It's going to be set up. It's almost done. I damn near want to show y'all. It's getting close. It's getting close. I just don't want to jinx it. The contractor's been coming consistently for the last 2 weeks, so making some real progress. So I got my fingers crossed that hopefully I should be in my new area by May. First week of May is the goal. JT, JT, you coming with extra smoke. Also, Dante greater than Allen right now, in my humble opinion. Here comes JT. I don't know about that, bro. R. Smith 30 said our boys were soft last game, simple and plain. I agree. We went in there and choked it. That was it. Oh, please somebody screenshot this. Dwayne said if the Bucks actually still win the championship after going through all this, I'm deleting my YouTube account. Plan on deleting that, sir. That's bulletin board material. We needed that. We definitely needed that. Yeah, we didn't even show up. It's not even pumped. We didn't even try and play hard last game. That was an atrocious performance by the Bucks. That was crazy. That was crazy, y'all. That was crazy. I don't even know what to say. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy, y'all. Like I don't know what was that going on. Okay, so that wait a minute here. I was back. Yeah, but I'm gonna get out of here in a minute, y'all. We gonna be back at it tomorrow after a Bucks win. Don't y'all worry either. We gonna win tomorrow. We gonna come back here, but we still need to talk about the nuances of the game and what we saw and what we need to hope for changes going into Game 5. Y'all don't worry. This series is about to be tied up tomorrow 2-2. Then we'll go up 3-2 Wednesday and end it. We gonna end the series. We going 6 game Bucks at 6. We all good, y'all. So this I needed a little time, y'all, before going live to just kind of gather myself and vent with Bucks Nation about what we saw. But we gonna be straight. We are going to be straight, y'all. I promise y'all. We will be good. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. This is Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition where we're just talking about the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Miami Heat NBA playoffs game 3, where the Bucks got handled 121-99 on the road, and they are down in this series now 2-1 with a game tomorrow to tie this thing up. Comment, like, subscribe. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. We're going to be back here tomorrow. We're going to be better spirits, y'all. Don't trip, all right? We gonna be back. We good. Go.